What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with RK Outpost, and the amount of companies, game developers, sports teams, and other multi-million-dollar corporations that are out there right now, pandering to people, virtue signaling about something that they actually don't care about in any way, shape, or form is laughable. And the fact that anyone thinks they actually care might even be more so. I wanted to take a look at some of this because it's just so ridiculous, and the tweet that really I thought nailed it on the head was from Nick Rekieta right here earlier today. Hey, to all the asshole companies who waited 6 to 10 days to call Floyd's death an injustice, eat shit. You don't care, you're pandering. You waited for popular sentiment to cultivate your response, and when riots broke out, then decided to virtue signal for change. Gross. And I think that really sums it up so well, and I would say that most people can see that, but I honestly don't know if that's the case. I feel like everyone in the world is so split down the middle on this topic. Half of people are looking at the other group like they're absolutely insane, and the other group staring back thinks the same exact thing. But as we go through these, you can see this Bounding in a Comics article came out days ago. This is so far behind who else has done these things by this point. But we know that EA came out. Bethesda came out with the statement. Star Wars came out with the statement. So did Disney and Marvel, Netflix, Prime Video, Hulu, HBO Max, at&t, Nike. Every big corporation that you can think of, save one, came out, and one of them finally bent the knee today, and I will talk about that one in a second. But the easiest way to see how insane it is to imagine that these companies give a shit about you in any way, shape, or form comes from Bethesda. This is from Games Nosh. It's 100% real. Been laughing for a good 3 minutes straight. Now you can see here, and maybe I can blow it up for you guys here. Can I make that any bigger? Yes, I can. Right there. So these are all of Bethesda's different accounts around the world. And they have, most of them, have changed their emblem for Pride Month, because June is also Pride Month. Don't forget, while we have all these riots in the street, it's also Pride Month. Don't forget to pander to them. Except for the Middle East. The Middle East has stayed the same. And of course, we all know why the Middle East wouldn't do that, and why Bethesda wouldn't try to do that on their Middle East Twitter handle. Because all they care about is money. They do not care about you. They don't care about you in any way. The only thing they care about is what you're going to give them, and that is money. This is a joke to imagine, to take anything seriously coming from a company that does something like this. It's reprehensible, to be honest with you, the absolute hypocrisy in this. And now, not only do you have to make a statement, but now you need to give your money to whatever cause they want in order for you to be woke enough, for you to get enough points, for you to virtue signal hard enough. You see Data Racer right here. Disney has bent the knee. I'm going to back this up a little bit. To rioters donating $5 million to advance social justice causes. They've been bullying Disney's social media accounts all week, demanding they open the purse and pay for the protesters. SJWs are now celebrating that bullying corporations work. And you can see all of these responses to their comment about hashtag Black Lives Matter and we stand with everyone out there. That wasn't enough for them to say that. They had to open their wallets and donate money. And of course, it's a tax write-off for them, I am sure, so they're probably not too worried about that at the end of the day. Give us your money to bail funds, cowards. You should donate to the bail fund. They open your damn wallets. You could pay for every bailout in the country. Use your purse, colonizer. Oh my gosh, that is so cringe. But there was one company standing strong against all this nonsense. That was Nintendo of America. You can see while everyone was making these blackout tweets, we're not going to post anything to social media. You know, Nintendo posted this, Xenoblade Chronicles, blah, blah, blah. Look at all this stuff. But look at all the people in the comments. Come on, Nintendo. What's your position about what's happening right now? Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Let's see. Silence is violence. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Let's see. Sony and Microsoft have raised their voices in support of Black American communities. Nintendo hasn't. Your silence now speaks volumes. Hey Nintendo, maybe now is not a great time to promote your games, especially with what's happening right now. Again, Black Lives Matter. If you have even a single black employee, you need to speak up now, right? This is what was in their comments, and they stood their ground. And listen, Jeremy was on Twitter, and rightfully so. I gave him credit. I talked to him. I was like, man, Nintendo isn't bending the knee. I think I might have to make a video about Nintendo staying strong. I didn't make a video about it, and I'm glad I didn't. But here's Jeremy. SJW weirdos are obsessed with making Nintendo get political. They've never gotten involved with this shit, and hopefully they don't fall to the pressure. And of course, this is an article. Reggie says making political statements is for others to do. Nintendo wants people to smile and have fun. Of course, Reggie is no longer there. And evidently, Nintendo isn't about that life anymore, because look what they did. Nintendo shares the pain felt in the United States after the tragic death of George Floyd, and we stand with those in the black community, so they make their statement. Nintendo makes the statement that everyone was pressuring them to make in their mentions. But let's see. Look at this comment. Use the hashtag. It wasn't enough. You have to use the hashtag that they want you to use. This person's happy that all three manufacturers made a statement. Open your purse like Square did. There you go. It's not enough to make the statement. You need to give them money. The same thing that they are doing to Disney, they are now doing to Nintendo. And it's just sad to imagine that anyone thinks that these companies really care about you, that they care about what's going on, that they care anything other than their PR. And we saw this with Activision Blizzard. That may be the most ridiculous thing of all. If you know about the Blitzchung situation with Activision and Blizzard, the idea that they would come and make this statement after what they did to Blitzchung for simply making a comment about the Hong Kong protests, the fact that it took people getting so pissed off for them to even address it again and try to rectify the situation to save face, that tells you the only thing these corporations care about is money. Not people, not causes, not anything. They care about money. And if they think that tweeting out a little something like this will give them good PR, then they will do so, regardless of if they donate to anything, regardless of if it matters. They just want the good press. And it seems like half the world right now is clapping and so happy that they're posting a black square for Blackout Tuesday or whatever it was. And the other half is sitting there saying you people are crazy. But that's kind of where we are in the world right now. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.